Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man druuill, and I'm back at you with another video. This is what we have to discuss today. All right, you have the power to turn your life around and make things different. Don't be discouraged. You may have took a L, you may have fell, you may see some things that look like hell, but you have the power to turn your life around. Okay? This video is for somebody that maybe feels like they're down and they can't get up. I'm here to tell you right now, only way is up. Because if you're down, all you can do is look up. So get up, pick up your bed and walk. It's time for you to get going. It's time for you to get motivated. It's time for you to kick things in gear. It's time for you to believe in yourself. It's time for you to ignore every single negative thought of doubt. Anything from your past, let it go. It's time for you to let go of all the ideas about what they said, how they felt about you, what they thought about you. You have to get over it. You got to let it go. You have to move forward because your mind, all right, your mind wants to be used for better. Your mind wants to be used for greater, all right? Tell God, say, God, I want to use my mind for greater things. I want to use my mind for better things. I don't want to use my mind to worry. I don't want to use my mind to stress. I don't want to use my mind to doubt. You created me, God. I'm not supposed to doubt myself. All right? If I believe in God, if I believe in Jesus, there's not supposed to be not 1 ounce of doubt inside of me. And since I believe in God and I believe in myself, okay, and I know I have God in me, I know I have Jesus in me, then if I have Jesus in me, there shouldn't be any doubt. So if I have Jesus in me and I doubt myself, then I got to go back to the drawing board. I gotta erase that doubt, and where that doubt is at, I gotta put some Jesus in me. I gotta put some God in me. I gotta put some greater self-worth in me. I have to put a greater version of myself in me, a greater version of myself in my mind. I have to look at myself and see myself different than what's on the outside. I have to not compare how I feel about myself to what I see is going on about myself. All right, to what I see. All right, what I have to do is, even though things are looking a certain way, I can't base my faith off appearances. What I have to do is I have to base my faith off what I envision for myself. And what you envision for yourself needs to be greater than what you currently see as your situation. Whatever that situation may be, it's there. You can't ignore it. You don't live in a fantasy world. Your life is your life. You know what you've got yourself into. You know what is going on. You know there are certain things that you could do to make changes to where you don't have to live that life anymore, to where you don't have to be in that world anymore, to where you don't have to see the same thing every day anymore. You don't have to be in those circumstances anymore. All right? See circumstances that you don't want as temporary. Don't let them enslave you. Don't let them trap you. Don't let them imprison you. That is a temporary situation. And that's how you have to see that. You ingrain that in your mind. No matter how much the negative aspects of the mind and the negative thoughts want to try to bombard you and control you and make you think that this situation is permanent, this situation is not going to change, you erase those thoughts. When you think things aren't going to change, you're staying stuck. When you think things aren't going to get better, you're going to be stuck. And things may not get worse. They may not improve, but you're going to stay in the same position. And that's just as bad as things getting worse or things not improving. So when things aren't looking good, change your belief about yourself. Change the way you see yourself. Change the way you view yourself. All right? Because somewhere in your mind, if you haven't created anything that you believe in, or if you're not in the position that you want to be in yet, it's something to where you don't see it for yourself. Even if you're working towards it, that's better than just not seeing it for yourself. Because if you're working towards something, you see it for yourself, you're just not there yet. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's respectable. That's commendable. But just not doing anything about it, okay? Not doing anything, being discouraged, you have to pick yourself up. If you're discouraged, you have to make yourself feel better about yourself. If you're discouraged, start telling yourself encouraging things and stop telling yourself discouraging things. You can't be discouraged without somewhere along the line having a discouraging thought. You can't be discouraged without somewhere along the line telling yourself something to be discouraged about. You may have told yourself something that wasn't true. You may have lied to yourself about something, about a situation, a circumstance. You may have some feelings of unworthiness. You may have to work on how you feel about yourself because of your situation, and that's understandable. There are some situations, sometimes, where your situation brings you down. Sometimes your situation may make you feel bad about yourself, but I'm here to tell you today to not give up, to lift yourself up, and to be encouraged. Don't allow your situation to discourage you. Don't allow what you don't have right now to discourage you. If you have a place for it in your mind, if you keep a place for what you want in your mind, you will have a place for it. It will have a place for you in real life, in reality. But you have to have an open place for it in your mind. Okay? That's why you have the power to turn your life around. When you change your mind, it will change your life. So when you feel down, when you feel like things aren't going to change, what you have to do is you have to change that thought immediately. As soon as that thought pops in your mind, attack it, attack it, attack it. It's not true. That's a lie. That's Judas. That's Judas. Okay? You want to talk about Judas? That's Judas. All right? And Jesus is, yes, I can. Jesus is the mind that believes in him, that believes in itself. Jesus is the woman that believes in herself. Jesus is the man that believes in himself. Okay? Jesus is the person that believes in himself. That's Jesus. All right? Jesus is you. Jesus is the person that believes in himself, and Judas is you also. Judas is the person that says, you know what? I can't do this. I'm not good enough. I'll never have it. You got to get rid of Judas, okay? Judas is a liar. And that's what Judas is. It's the version of you that will admit to things that's not true, that will try to believe in something that's not true. It's doubt, it's worry, it's fear. But you have to push Judas to the side. You got to keep Judas where he's at. You got to release Judas with love. You have to release the version of yourself that doesn't believe in you. You got to release him with love. And matter of fact, also what you could do is nail that person to the cross, because that's the old man. The person that doesn't believe in you, the version of you that doesn't believe in itself, that's the old man. And what you could do is you could nail him to the cross. You could nail her to the cross. Okay? Nail that Judas to the cross. All right? Put Judas up there. All right. Get rid of that Judas. Get rid of that Judas spirit. The spirit that doesn't believe in itself. The spirit that doesn't believe in its mind. The spirit that doesn't believe in its ability. Because God created you. God created you. You have God in you. There shouldn't be any room for Judas in you. Because if you have encouraging thoughts, there's no room for discouraging thoughts. A discouraging thought could try to creep its way in there, but an encouraging thought is going to knock it on right out of there. It's going to kick it out, knock it out the box. Okay? All your discouraging thoughts will run and flee when you have encouraging thoughts in your mind to think upon. All right? For every discouraging thought, you need to be thinking of an encouraging thought. Monitor your thoughts. Because I guarantee if you don't feel tip-top shape, it's because you're thinking thoughts that aren't aligned with that. When you feel good, monitor what you're thinking. Okay? When you feel good, I guarantee all your thoughts are on the same wavelength. All your thoughts are on the same frequency. This is what the Bible means when it says, when two or more come in my presence or in my name. Okay? The two or more is you. All right? You have to agree with you. You can't want to see something for yourself and then not feel that it can happen. You can't want better for yourself, but then feel you're never going to be able to have it, because you never will. All right, the feeling is what's going to get that good result. The feeling is what's going to get you that manifestation. That's what the secret is about. That's what praying is about. There's a lot of feeling involved with manifestation and with prayer. So if things aren't looking how they're supposed to, if you're not feeling or looking how you're supposed to, it's all about your thoughts. And your thoughts are God. That's why miracles can happen, because your thought could change something like that and create a miracle like that. But it's all about what you're thinking, and it's all about what you're resonating. It's all about what you're vibrating on. It's all about the frequency you're putting out. You could change your day whenever. You could change your life whenever. You could change your life in an instant. It's instantaneously. All right. God said, let there be, and it happened, right? That was a thought. Let there be. Boom. That was a word, a thought. Boom. It happened. Okay? That was God showing you what you can do. That's what that is. That's what the Bible is about. Let there be light. What would you like there to be? Whatever you would like there to be, let there be it. And that's why you have to take your power back and turn your life around. Because when you think like that, when you speak like that, there's no room for discouragement. Okay, when you see let there be courage, let me be encouraged, that discouragement has to flee. It has to go. It's subtracted from you immediately. It's gone out of your mind, out of your spirit, out of your body immediately. Okay, so make sure you let there be the right things. Make sure you let there be courage. Make sure you let there be love, peace, health, wealth, success, prosperity, and money. Okay, one of the most important things that you could have for yourself is courage. Don't be discouraged. Who cares what your situation looks like? It's not always going to stay that way. So smile, be happy, enjoy your life, and don't be held down by the thoughts of others or your own about your situation. Thank you for watching this video. Smash the share button. Smash the smash the comments up. All right, smash them till you can't smash them no more. Show me some love in the comments and hit that like button because it helps the channel grow. And you already know I appreciate that. And I'm going to keep thanking you guys for watching the ads. That helps the channel out. Also, it helps it grow monetarily. So thank you very much for that. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you in the next video. Shout out to the chosen vessels. This has been another DruuTube special. We out.